Hey there. I was just talking about soulmates the other day. And I've had some people asking me, well, how do I know when my soulmates arrived? How will I recognize them? How will I know it's them? And the reality is, there are clues that are left behind when a soul connection appears. Yes, I am Jacqueline, and I work with singles and couples and everybody that is wanting more, wanting the and then some, the real deal. And soul connections are so important, and we miss them all the time. It drives me crazy, especially in my matchmaking days. I can see when two souls need to get together, but people get too caught up in their head. So, this specific soul story that I have started to share already is really beautiful because I started my morning that day as like any other day. But I got a message from my angels that I needed to be at a specific place, a specific time, looking for a specific person. And I needed to be ready and open. And that's what I did. I went with an attitude of like, I have to be here, even though I already had plans. I made sure my plans could accommodate me being at this specific location. And then when I was just hanging out with my friends and I look over to the side and I see somebody enter, and I knew exactly that's who I was supposed to meet. Now, you can be doing the exact same thing. You might not get the messages from the angels, but you can open your mind, your heart, and your soul and follow that inner voice when there's a moment where you're like, I just think I should go somewhere. I think I need to be more available, more approachable. I need to have more conversations. You will be surprised who might appear. I want to be very clear with you on this. You hold the power. But let's go back to talking about how you can recognize a soulmate when they appear. There's this moment I find that energetically, I know there's a soul connection when our knees touch and electric current goes between the two of us. This has been proven time and time again when I've met really powerful souls in my life that I'm going to have a more intimate connection with. I find that to be something that I kind of wait. I don't want to get too close because I know that I have done the test of the knees and there's nothing there. And I'm like, oh, you're just one of my cool friends now. Okay. But I know that's how my body tells me right out the chute before I know too much information. But then as I get to know them and they get to know me, there are certain behavioral things that a soulmate does. This soulmate was wonderful in realizing that somehow we needed to catch up, even though we just met. It felt like there were stories that we had to tell one another so we could get on the same page. Not that we were like trying to cross-check each other as much as we were trying to get current with one another. So when it's a soul connection, you literally are aligning into their world and they are aligning in your world, and you're just trying to catch up the stories and all the things you've been doing to keep busy until you found one another. There's something so powerful and so beautiful when you approach it from that way versus the checklist, the how do you fit all my wants, needs, and desires? But when you focus more on, hey, where have you been? I've been keeping busy doing other things. I have people in my life, but nobody has held the space that I can tell you're about to hold. You might not say it out loud, but you do know that it's within you and who you are and how you represent yourself. I knew because my angels told me that when I met this person, it was going to mess up my whole world in the best way possible. The thing about soulmates is not about this being easy and quick and, oh my God, there you are. Oh, let's go to the sunset. This is so cool. Oh my, la, la, la. That's not what this is about. This is about you having the ability to keep the walls down, be vulnerable, be exposed, be available, be in tune. But then what this really is about, you being patient in the process. So twin flames are amazing, but once two twin flames have found one another, the whole world just doesn't really get the energy from you. You might not grow as much. You might not do other things that you were going to do because now you've found the other half of your soul. But this is why a lot of times twin flames don't always get a chance to be together, or they meet when they're young and they come back together later in life. Some twin flames sign up for the easier life. They had a hard life before. This is the time for them to have a little bit easier, and they're ready for it. But the difference is that, like in this situation with this soulmate connection, they flooded my phone within, oh my gosh, it was not even 12 hours after meeting. He was sending me family pictures and his baby pictures and friend pictures and catching up on all these things because he wanted me to know who he is and where he's been all this time. And that is powerful. That is when you kind of step back and go, hold on. They're seeing and feeling what I'm seeing and feeling. This is where I want you to stop and pause and really resonate with how somebody is affecting you emotionally, spiritually, and physically. I know when I'm with a deep soul connection such as this, my actual heart hurts, like it hurts, because I can feel the energy that I'm supposed to be near somebody that isn't maybe ready to be near, or it's not lining up because our lives. But that means that there's so much more energy and essence there than just, hey, he's kind of cute. I kind of like him. He's kind of fun. Oh, she's sweet. I enjoy her company. It's totally different than you justifying to be with somebody. It's you just know. There isn't a whole lot of explanation. There isn't a whole lot of details that you have to sort through. It's just what it is. Now, it might take time to sort pieces together, but the reality is that when it's a soul connection, it just is what it is. So please jump in and make some comments in this video at the bottom to let me know your soulmate moments. Have you had some long-term soulmate moments? Have you had some short-term soulmate moments? Have you met people and just been like, we're soul connected. We know each other. This is more than just how you doing. This is a whole nother story. I want us on our love quest of life to stop and take more time to appreciate these deeper, more profound connections, because you'll get more. Now, if you've ever had one, you know what? They've probably been circling around your world, waiting for you to notice them and also to give them your vulnerable heart. Let your heart hurt for somebody you really care about. It's okay if you do. Leave a comment below, like and subscribe and all that good juicy stuff, because I want to keep this conversation going. Do you like talking about soulmates? I love talking about soulmates.